Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this session. I'm Ashita, working as an assistant professor in the Department of CST, ATMACE, Mysore. In this session, we'll be studying about a third lab program of your data structure lab, which is all about stack. Stack is nothing but one of the linear data structures which works on the principle of last in, first out order. That means whichever element is inserted first can be removed in the last. That means to give an example, so as it is displaying in the diagram, we pushed or else we inserted A first and then B. So whenever we try to remove an element from the basket or a stack, if you want to remove A, then you should remove B first, then only you can remove A. That's how stack works. Whichever elements you insert first can be removed in the last. Imagine, to give a real-time example, imagine a basket through in which you'll fill some vegetables or fruits, whatever. Whichever vegetables or fruits we put in the last can that we can take that for that only first. No, that's how stack works. So stack, as I already said, one of the linear data structures, and there are certain set of operations which can be performed on the stack. Example: push, pop, display, like that. Push is nothing but an operation which is performed to insert a new element to the already existing stack. After that, pop is nothing but a deleting already existing element from this. So display is also one of the operations which can be performed on the stack, which says that you can display elements which are already inside the stack. That's how push, pop, and display operations work. So in this particular program, they are asking six sub questions. First sub question is push an element into stack. That means you should insert new element to the stack. So inserting new element is to the stack will indicate that we have already created a stack. So stack is empty. Now we will going to put some elements into that particular stack. That's what push will do. And then pop, already existing elements can be removed, no? So to remove the elements, we'll perform pop operation. And then third sub question will say that demonstrate how stack can be used to check palindrome. Palindrome is nothing but a series of elements which will give same answer when you read from left to right and right to left. To give an example, Malayalam or else mom or dad, anything. Dad, DAD. From left to right, if you read DAD will only come. From right to left also, DAD will only come. No, that's how palindrome works. And fourth sub question is demonstrate overflow and underflow situation in the stack. Overflow is nothing but putting more elements into the stack. Imagine we declared stack size as 5, but we try to enter sixth element inside the stack. That time it will display overflow. And imagine the situation where the stack is completely empty. There is no elements or anything in the stack, but still you try to delete an element from the stack. That situation is known as underflow. So overflow will be indicated using top is equal to maximum, and underflow will be is displayed or displayed using top is equal to -1. So next fifth sub question is display the status of the stack. So after putting an element, you can display and view the stack situation, and after popping an element also you can display and view the what stack. And last sub question is exit. After performing all the kinds of operation, you can exit from the stack to perform new operation or to stop the operation. This is how stack works, and these are the operations or the sub questions we will be applying on the program. So now let us see the execution of a program. So, so this is the code which we going to execute now. So as I already said in the first session, we always begin a C program by header files. Header files are nothing but a kinds of libraries which contains different set of functions which will be used in our program. So slash include stdio.h is used to take an input and to display the output to the user. And next is a slash include std library.h. Usually we import std library.h to use malloc, calloc, realloc and free functions, and also to use pointers. But in this particular program, we are importing std library.h to use exit operation. Sixth function or a sub question is known as exit, right? So to use exit operation, we will be importing std library.h. After that, we are declaring an variables. Int stack maximum. We are using int because stack values will be taken in the numbers. So stack followed by maximum. We are declaring a stack with in the form of arrays. After that, we are telling in top is equal to -1. That indicates underflow. That means stack is empty, stack is created, so you can insert new element like that. Then int item. To insert an elements, we use specific word known as item. After that, we are declaring all the operations which are given in the questions. Then actual execution of a program will start from this int main. Next we are declaring int choice, because in the question only they have given 6 to 7 choice, no, to perform different set of operations on the what stack. To choose which operation you want to perform, we need choices, right? For that we are declaring int choice followed by while one. After that, we are declaring while one. Why we are declaring while one? To say to the computer that we need to do looping. Need to do all the kinds of operations which we already declared. To say that we are declaring while one. After that, next we are printing print stack operations. Different kinds of operation we are performing, no, to give an heading to those operations we are using stack operation. And first operation is push, and then pop and palindrome and display. Last one is exit. After that, we are giving a choice to an user that to enter whichever operation they want to perform like that. So for that, enter your choice. Then already we are declared the choice. To give this choice address, we are using scanf. By using scanf, we are telling the address of an choice variable. After that, we will be starting with switch cases. Using this switch, we'll be giving in choices for the users to select push, pop, palindrome, display, exit, and then default. Default, we declare default. Default is used to print an invalid choice. That means whenever a user enters invalid choice, for example, we have given only five choices to the user, but user try to access sixth or seventh choice. During that time, it will display invalid choice. After that, we are returning 0. Why we are returning 0? To display the answer. Next, one after the other, will be performing the separate set of operation. Now we already declared push, pop, display and palindrome functions. Now we are invoking those functions. White push. Inside white push, we are telling if top is equal to maximum -1 is empty, or whether stack has in space, then it will ask for enter item to be pushed. Whatever element the user want to push to the stack, that element can be entered here. After that, after that we'll be incrementing a top. Top is a space through which we'll be pushing an element inside the stack. After incrementing a stack stops, after incrementing a top, we'll be pushing that element to the particular stack. After that, we are invoking pop, white pop. That means now we'll be checking whether stack is empty, or is there any element to pop. For that, if top is equal to minus, where we are checking whether if stack is empty or not. If stack is empty, it will display stack underflow. That means there is no element in the stack which can be removed. After that, if this condition will come false, then next block will get executed. This after in this particular block, it will delete a first element. Top element will be get deleted. For that, we are doing decrement operation. Minus minus is there, no? So after that, deleted item is will be get printed. Now in the next operation is white display. Using this particular operation, whatever element is there in the stack, that elements will be displayed. If in case element is not there, the stack is empty, then it will display stack is empty. So if in case this condition get false, then this block will get executed, and that means whatever elements is there inside the stack, those element will be displayed. For that, we are using this particular for loop. From starting to ending, whatever elements are there inside the stack, those element will get displayed. After that, next operation is palindrome. Using palindrome, we can display the elements from left to right and right to left, which if in case a stack is empty, it will display stack is empty, or else it will copy the elements inside the stack and it will display the elements in the form of palindrome. If in case the elements which are there in the stack does not form a palindrome, then it will display stack contains do not form a palindrome. If in case the elements which are there in the stack will form the palindrome, then it will display stack contains form a palindrome. So this is the code which we'll be executing now. So run. So as I already said, for the operations we have given name, no, stack operations that will get displayed. After that you will be getting 5 operations to push the element, to pop the element, to form the palindrome, and to display and exit. For example, let us give 3 first. Now we have created a stack, but we are not entered any element inside the stack. So no, we know that, but still let us try to display the elements which are inside the stack. It will give stack is empty, as I already said. So now let us push the elements inside the stack. For that, I will be selecting choice 1. So after selecting a choice, it will ask for enter the item to be pushed. For example, 30. Again, it will ask for choice. Let us give 1 only. It will again ask for choice. Again, let us push the elements. 50. Okay. Again, let us push the elements. 50. Two. Okay, we have entered around, let us see how many elements we have entered. For that, to display those elements, I'm giving 4 choice, that is display. Yeah, 52, 40, 50, 30 is displayed. As I already said, stack works on the principle of last in first out. Whichever element will be inserted in the last will be in the first. We inserted or pushed 52 in the last, so 52 is in the beginning. So if you want to remove 30, first you should remove 52, 40, 50, then only you can remove 40. So now let us remove some element from the stack. Yeah, deleted item is 40. Here also the deleted item is 52. The item is removed from the beginning. Here also the next time again asked to remove the element. It removed next element. Now let us display the stack. So after removing 40, 52 and 40, we got only 50 and 30. So now let us perform palindrome. Stack content do not form a palindrome because 50 and 30, if you read it ulta, we won't get palindrome, no. For so stack content do not form a palindrome, message will be get displayed. So we have performed all the possible operations on the stack. This is how your third program will work. So I hope everything is clear regarding third program of your data structure lab, which is all about stack and the different kinds of operations which can be performed on the stack. We will be meeting in the next session with the next program. Thank you all.